Hello, X-Wing players. Welcome to round 2 of the second SoCal Hyperspace trial for X-Wing. Coming to you not so live from At Ease Games in sunny Miramar, California. I'm your host, Michael Deegan. With me is
Trevor Betts.
And we got I forget what table number this is. It's not the top table, but we got on the left Mitch Hurst, Denver System Open finalist, flying 3 RZ-2 Resistance A-Wings plus 2 Resistance Transport Pods. We got Lulo Lampar with Heroic, Talisan Lintara with Heroic and Advanced Optics, Greer Sono with Heroic and Advanced Optics, Finn in a Transport Pod with Heroic and Rose Tico, and V. Murade with C-3PO. And on the right, Andrew S. is flying.
He's flying Mace Windu with Sense, R2 Astromech, and Delta 7B. Rick Oli with Juke and R2 Astromech, and Obi-Wan Kenobi with R2 Astromech and Delta 7B.
Trevor, I'm sorry, it's pronounced Rick Olay.
Olay.
I insist.
I was just saying it's like Rick Oli. Yes, it is he.
No, Olay.
What's interesting with Mace Windu, if you guys haven't picked up on it, since you can spend a force to see a dial out to range 3, and then if he does like a red move, he just regens that force anyway, so it's like a free sense. So sense is really good on him. And then of course Obi-Wan is really good right now with his price point and 3 force, and Rick is kind of like an unknown quantity so far.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't been in any major tournaments with them.
I wonder if this Rick's going to have a bit of a challenge. I see he's got the high ground with Obi-Wan Kenobi there. Well played, Andrew. Rick wants to be going faster than the other guys, but on the other side, the other guys are mostly RZ-2 A-Wings, and they also like to go fast. I wonder how often his shenanigans are going to proc, unless he goes after the pods, which might be a good idea.
That was a big surprise to me when he did the move with Kenobi, because he was hiding behind the words, so I didn't realize he had 5 or 6 pegs on Kenobi.
So we got shenanigans on Mitch's side as well.
The timer.
Oh yeah, we're starting the timer. Sorry about that. Oh, and we had to relocate the camera to actually make room for an additional mat. Circumstances prevent us from catching the top of the table, the top edge of the table, which of course Mitch has decided to put both of his transport pods into. Thanks a lot, Mitch. I'll remember that.
It's thematic. It's the resistance.
It's the resistance. Here they come. Okay, but so V. Murade has put Sense on one of Andrew's ships. Well, not Sense, but his intelligence agent-like effect, where he can see what their dial is. And if that ship attempts to shoot at V. Murade, they may not spend focus, or if they're defending against V. Murade, they might not spend focus tokens. Mm-hmm. Mitch has said that that game state issue has been forgotten a couple times. Let's see if they remember it now when it counts. And then Finn, the surprisingly potent transport pod, is able to add a blank or gain a strain token to add a focus result to his attack or defense, which he could then modify with a focus token or spend to get a target lock using Rose.
And it's interesting how Finn works with defense, because essentially it gives him no negative.
Right.
Because after you defend, the strain token goes away.
Mm-hmm.
So the timing of how it happens is the strain only is a consequence when he attacks.
Right. So if he uses it defensively, he'll not suffer any effect whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to leave it to you real briefly while I run up and see who V. Murade is spying on. I'll be right back.
Okay. Alrighty, so both these players have their ships fairly spread out. Andrew's got the more AC style ship. Yeah, the A-Wings are aces, but they're very fragile. See if Mitch brings them all together here. I think he may coordinate. Is that the one? Yeah, that's the one with C-3PO. V Marati right there. Looks like he's coordinating an evade. Gains a calculate for C-3PO. And I think they forgot. Yeah, they totally forgot about V Marati's ability. Game state. All right, Mace is doing a 5 forward. This is interesting. Since he's a 4, he's moving before Tali and Lulo. So we'll see what the A-Wings do. They got the rotate action, move their firing arc towards the back. So if he probably wants it, he'll get a shot on Mace. Okay, does the one hard. Probably focus and rotate. Yep. Focus and rotates. Oh, that's Greer right there. So he gets a free rotate. And then Ricolet.
Alright, so V Marati is spying on Mace, who's coming around the side there.
Did they totally forget about V Marati?
That is correct. At the same time, Mace can use Sense to spy on Mitch's dials. So, a little tit for tat there.
And that all happens in the system phase, and so it's all based on initiative. So V Marati would flip the dial first, and then Mace. So compromising intel would be the card you...
Yeah, that had to be set up during the system phase. Looks like I don't have compromising intel in here. Let's see if I can dig it up online and read it.
There's Finn.
Alright, compromising intel. During the system phase, if the enemy if the enemy V Marati is spying on, I guess, is that range 0 to 3, flip your dial face up.
Yeah, so he puts the token on the other ship, and they're saying if V Marati is in range of that ship, they have to flip it face up. What's interesting is it's not a May, and the opponent has to, like, Andrew has to remember to flip his dial face up.
Right.
Alright, Finn, or no, that's one of the A-Wings.
Alright, so we're getting into some shooting here. They're rolling out on the upper edge there. Thanks, guys. Yeah, we had a better angle before. This was kind of a bummer. hopefully round 3 I can prop something up under the camera to get some more height out of it. It's as tall as I can make it. Mace shooting at the Lulo or Tally?
That is... I would think that's Tally, since more in the center of the board. I don't think you would have Lulo in the center of the board. Shooting from the rear arc from Greer.
Finn adding a result, spending on the focus to make it 3. Shooting at Obi-Wan.
Andrew can't possibly lose this game because he has a high ground.
He's already won, although there's also the moral victory, whoever does the first 5 straight.
Oh.
So the question is, did Mace do it first or did Greer?
Are those gas clouds or lava pockets? Can't fall into them.
Yeah. I think Mace came along the bottom faster, did the 5 straight, so Andrew wins on both counts.
Yeah.
Mitch, your struggles are futile. Sorry, man.
I don't think any damage was taken.
On either side?
Yeah, I don't think either.
Okay. I mean, I knew that and was keeping perfect track of everything. So on the left we got Michael Harst. Michael Harst, Denver System Open finalist. That's on the left. On the right, Andrew Seeley, producer, Minox Squadron podcast. My favorite Minox.
So you're publicly stating he's your favorite Minox?
Oh yeah, definitely. If that bothers D or Ryan, all the better. Admittedly, though, it's close. They're all pretty, okay.
Well, there's also Steven.
There's Steven. Steven gives the best hugs. That's the rule.
Yeah. And he's the only one that's actually won a System Open.
This is true.
But he did do it flying Ghost Fan.
So does it really count?
Yeah. I think that's the only one that does count since he made it.
So apparently we're cohabitating with a Netrunner regional. So 2 FFG regional level events in the same building at the same time. Uh, 40 X-Wing players upstairs. And then we're down here with... Hold on. And we've got 34 Netrunner players for their regional. Apparently a larger event than the one that's going on at Gen Con on the other side of the country. So V Marati's too far away to look at Mace's dial.
to be fair, we're in San Diego, so much more appealing to come out here, play
Right.
Netrunner. Disneyland's only an hour or so away.
Where's Gen Con?
Indianapolis or something.
Yeah.
Somewhere back in the Midwest.
Let's face it, if GMI was the sticks, where's Indianapolis? Okay, so V Marati doing a calculate with C3PO gets 2 tokens. Finn doing the focus. Mace. Now, when I was down there, I'm pretty sure Mitch told me that V Marati was spying on Mace, who's over here, but I see this token and a flipped up dial on what can only be Obi-Wan High Ground Kenobi, so maybe he changed his mind. Or maybe I misheard.
Could be he thought it was Mace because of the paint job or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Greer Sonal doing the 4, or was that a 5? Moving fast. Rick Olay, the 2 hard.
I'm surprised he did the 2 hard because wouldn't he still get his evade if he did a 3?
That is correct.
It's just to make sure he has arc on the A-wing.
Looking to catch this A-wing here, yeah. And so is Obi-Wan.
He says hello there. It's more like hello there is waving down at the ground.
And Seeley's in the think tank figuring out his action. He knows that. I think this is Lulu up here, and Lulu is in a really good position for a 3-bank.
What's that token he put down? It looks like an ion token.
Did he regenerate? Did he take damage earlier?
Oh, it might be the weapons disabled.
Yeah, okay. So apparently Obi did take a little damage earlier, and this A-Wing's not going to get shot at.
Oh, we actually have to fix the stats manually, I just noticed. Because it's doing 3 and 3 for the Jedi instead of 4-2. Because of the Delta. Shouldn't it be... Or, well, it gave it 2 extra shields like it's supposed to, but not the extra hull.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is.
I can do that.
Right, that's what their stats are?
No, it's just plus 2 shields, -1 agility, +1.
Oh, okay, so
attack.
maybe I'm just thinking the agility was 3. I see, okay. So then it's right. For some reason I was thinking 4-2.
So Lulo doing a 3-bank, getting into really good kill or flank position, tail position on Obi-Wan. Who's got the high ground now, Obi? Looks like it was range 2 though. I saw Mitch roll only 3 dice. Mace taking a shot at, looks like Greer.
Why did he spend the force instead of the focus? Because he doesn't got any shots coming in. Oh, I guess he does got Greer coming, shooting back at him.
It looks like Andrew's moving first.
And Finn. Out of focus.
Takes a
and then
strain to
spins.
add a focus.
Oh, it's 2 blanks.
Oh boy.
That's at Obi-Wan. Ooh. Obi-Wan's
Oh
down.
wow.
Who's got the high ground now? Mace does, because he's on 2 pegs.
And we are back to dials.
So that's 1/3 of Andrew's list.
Arguably the most important third. Already gone.
Yeah, I'm really surprised he spent the force over there on Mace, because he could have just spent the focus and got the focus back if he was really worried with Obi-Wan. Because Obi-Wan had a focus and 2 force.
Well, how much force did he end up spending?
Well, yeah, now he's only got 1 force on Mace. So Finn is strained. Can he receive another strain token? You can receive multiple, right?
I have never encountered the mechanic, either used it or flown against it.
I think we received multiple and then they all clear.
We were talking about it the other night, how we thought it was like going to be a big deal with this new wave, or with wave 3, and it's like 1 upgrade, Commander Cody.
Yeah.
People thought it was going to come from the gas clouds, and it's just like this hasn't really shown up. Now we're seeing a little bit more with this Finn pod, but
And then the First Order Interceptor that just got announced
Right.
has some mechanics with it.
that's wave 6, which will be December. Christmas for Mitch.
So he coordinates a focus, then a linked boost. Oh, he can. Oh, if it was a blue move, he could have removed it too.
Right.
That's right.
And that just reduces agility for 1 attack, or 1 defense, I guess you would say. Rick Olay doing a Talon roll. Their only turnaround. Takes the stress. And yeah, you need to move Mace first. One heart.
He could barrel roll, but I'm not sure if it quite gets him out. He spends his last force to do it. Looks like it did.
Yeah, that looks kind of out.
He could still boost for his regular action too, if it fit. His focuses.
Greer doing a 2 bank. Focus. No need to do anything else. Lulo with the 3 straight. We're going to use the 5 template to the side. Mitch doing what's known as a pro gamer move there. And an action out of Lula?
Focus and rotate, maybe?
Just a target lock. He doesn't have any shots.
Yeah.
Not going to force the issue. And tally? Too hard. Too bang. Okay. Now she got coordinated a boost or focus boost earlier, so she's going to target lock Mace there. Looks like Rickolay's going to shoot at Tally. He did a 3, she did a 2. He gets an extra die. That's a nice roll. That's not so nice.
Almost had heroic trigger.
2 shields on Tally.
This is
Tally into Mace, I think.
Yep.
Range 2. Target lock in the whole thing. Oh, yeah, target lock the whole thing. And spend the focus for 2. Mace takes a shield.
I'm surprised he spent the target lock for the whole thing, because that doesn't. If you have a focus result showing, it only helps you when you have about 3 red dice to just reroll the whole thing. And even then, that's only if you only had 1 focus change.
Mace range 1 at Finn. Does not spend the focus. Finn will roll a blank, add a blank, use heroic, get 1 evade. Strain would have taken a strain and then removed it. Oh wait,
he had a strain already.
He has a strain already.
So he should have only rolled 1 die.
Yeah. We have not clarified with the TO whether we can bring up any situations like that with the players, and we're all the way downstairs, so we're just gonna have to sit and watch.
We'll just say Mitch Hurst is a cheater, right?
I say it all the time.
All the time. Obviously, it's not just like a simple rules mistake or anything.
Honestly, the way that whole interaction works, I'm not sure that we've got it right, and maybe he did it just fine. I'm going to bring up Finn to see what...
Well, he would definitely have the strain already. Finn's 2 dice, and yeah, he rolled 2.
Oh no, he added a blank.
Oh, that's what he did.
No, wait, no. Okay, so he
probably could have gotten 1 evade no matter what, because he could have just spent or got a strain to add a focus.
Right, but no, he still rolled a blank when he had a strain token, and his agility would have been... Yeah, okay, so he had 1 agility, goes from 2 to 1, adds the blank, uses heroic. I mean, I still want to call him a cheater, but I just don't think we caught him here.
Yeah, like, even if anything, even if he had 0 agility, he could have added a strain.
I'll get you, Mitch.
Add a focus.
I'll get you.
We'll catch him later this game.
Always watching.
5 minutes. 5 minutes in the round.
We can't escape our justice. Yeah, see, I wasn't sure about how that worked, so... Just accuse first, and then...
Yeah. It's always a good idea.
It's always the way to do it. Do these pods have any kind of...
They have a reverse maneuver.
Oh, that's right, they do. I've used it on the transport. It's lots of fun. But they don't have any kind of K-turns or anything like that. Oh, no, they have a 3K.
Oh, there is no reverse. It's just the 3K. The transport has a reverse.
Yeah. One bank. That is that is blue. That's V, clear inner stress.
Moving that gas cloud.
Just move that gas cloud wherever you want it, Mitch. The nice thing about recording this and not streaming is that Mitch can't see us accusing him of cheating until he gets home.
Yep.
And since he's my ride home, I don't have to walk all the way up to the sticks.
So he does the coordinate boost again. I really like this view Maraude with C-3PO.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I'm going to go get a damage update. I see some cards up there we may not be reflecting.
Okay. All right, so Mace is moving now. He's doing a one tight. I think he may have just got blocked. Yep. Good move by Andrew there. Or not Andrew, but by Mitch. On the gas cloud, no consequences though. Not going to take any damage. Not really in the fight right now. Doesn't have to worry. Oh, I guess he made it. Oh, I thought it looked like... Oh, Greer's pilot ability. So, no consequences at all. And then Rick's moving 3 forward. Clears the stress. Gets the free evade from full throttle. And it's gonna boost. See if that makes it. Looks like it. Nice. Camera just went out of focus here. I think, oh, there we go. We just spent our action to focus the screen. Meanwhile, Tally, or Lulo, just spent their action to rotate. Rick is almost... Do you happen to know which one is Lulo and which one's Tally? That's probably fine. We'll find out here. It's probably Lulo since he's stressed up and everything.
Okay, so basically all the A-Wings have no shields. And Finn has actually taken a damage, and he had a disabled power regulator, but repaired it. And Mace has no shields. So it's actually a little closer than we initially thought. As for which A-Wing is which, it's hard to say.
3 dice coming from, it's got to be Mace. Looks like 2 hits. He spent all his force. Oh, he does have a force available.
That is time in the round for Netrunner.
It looks like V taking a shield.
Active player finishes their turn. Opponent gets 1 additional turn.
And it looks like we're back to dials. Podcast. That was a fast turn.
Yeah. So Andrew's really spreading apart his damage.
Yeah.
Hasn't killed a single ship yet, but it's got 62 points on the board.
He's got half of everything but V. That's V right there.
I'd be careful about coordinating right now. I don't think... Because he doesn't have any hard turns, right?
They have red hard turns.
They have red hard turns, but does he have white hard turns? They do. So he's going to have to probably do a white hard turn to not go off the board.
Finn does a 3K. Mace, 3 straight. Some solid kill position on V, but he's going to get shot in the side by Finn there. That will not be pleasant. I have not seen Mitch use spend Rose to get a target lock. Have you?
He hasn't really needed to.
True.
He could have done it on defense a couple times when he had a blank available by the end of it, and just saved it for later. Try to boost bank.
Oh.
Maybe in 1.0. If he could have barreled back further.
Fine-tune control, spin a focus or a force for the barrel roll, and then use his regular action to try and boost. So that's Greer, if we're going in proper order. And Greer's ability.
After he executes a maneuver, he gets a free rotate, I believe.
That is correct. Rick Olay with the 3 bank.
That's interesting how that reads. It says, after you fully execute a maneuver, you may rotate your arc. But that doesn't say it may perform a rotate action, like the brief gyroscoping does. So like if it,
refined gyrostabilizers. Yeah. So you can do it while stressed. You go over rock, anything like that.
Or you can rotate his arc twice because it's not performing an action. So it's like when you
if you just want to show off,
gain a lock or whatever. Yeah.
You want to delay the game by, hold on, let me rotate this.
Yep.
Actually, hold on, let me rotate again. Mitch looks like he saw Rick Olay coming, so he went the other way. Focus, rotate forward with
I like this hard one here.
Sorry, folks, I'll get that out of the way. There you go. I think that's Lulu at the bottom. Mace just getting 2 hits on V Maradi, gets a damage through.
Netrunner, round 2 bearings are posted. Please take a look.
Greer into Mace. Mitch rolling way off where we can't see it.
And it doesn't look like he took any damage.
All right, Andrew. Looks like he took 1 and then swapped some dice out. That's Finn adding a
And he doesn't
focus.
spend for Rose. Because he could save the target lock for later.
Or spend 1 and re-roll the other with it.
Yeah.
And that'll be the end of Mace.
Because that Rose upgrade that's 9 points.
Right?
It's a lot. Like it's no consequences so far, but like if he can start remembering them, he gets some benefit out of Rose. And has he just started playing this list, or has he been playing it for a while?
He's been playing it for at least a week or 2.
So there's a lot of interest because he's getting a lot of mileage out of the coordinate from C-3PO.
Uh-huh.
That I think has been really good to be able to pre-boost with those A-wings. But yeah, I worry about this guy if he doesn't dial in like a hard turn right now.
He's
If the
actually
following
gonna
turn,
get
if
out
he's
of
gonna, yeah.
He could 1 bank like this and then do a hard 1 next turn. It'll be red, but whatever.
Okay, good. He doesn't stress himself, so he'll be able to then.
Yeah. Blue maneuver, so he clears both the strain and the stress, takes a focus. Now, I would have taken target lock. I don't think you're going to get a shot at Rick Olay this turn. I don't think you're going to get a shot at this turn.
Yeah, because Rick doing
Rick's going to want to go fast. When you cheat as much as Mitch does, you forget the fundamentals because you don't have to use them.
Yeah.
Or maybe he already had a target lock.
Well, he's doing a Talon roll, so
He might already had a target lock.
Target locked, yeah. Maybe he has been using Rose. I haven't seen him take away any dice though.
So that's Tally up there. Lula with the 5 straight. She's blue.
We gotta delete Mace off of the.
Oh, yeah. Do you think Delta 7B really needed as much of a nerf as it got?
It didn't really affect the Jedi too much, except for Anakin, because all the Jedi went down, so it kind of offset each other. And it was just kind of punishing the Anakin, which I still think Anakin's good. R2 Astromech, I think, was a nice subtle way to fix the regen runaway Jedis. Of course, they both fit in this list, but you don't have 2 Torrents now. And
Andrew with 4 attack die, only getting 1 through. Yep, that hurts.
3.
Andrew, are you forgetting to roll additional die for your fast move? Rick Olay gets his additional die on attack and defense, right?
Yeah, when he goes faster than the opponents.
Well, he rolled 4 die to attack. I'm assuming this is. Oh, maybe it's from.
He keeps rolling blanks though, so I don't know if it.
Yeah.
That was a lot of blanks. Rick's down to 2. See if Finn can finish off. Adds a focus.
Adds a
spends
focus.
it. Couple more blanks. A lot more blanks. Oh man, that was a lot in a row.
Andrew's dice must have borrowed Matt's dice from the previous round. So Mitch takes it pretty handily. Andrew took bites out of just about everything, but got no kills. But he's got the high ground, so
Yeah,
we know who really won,
yeah.
right? And it's not Mitch. That's the most important thing. All right, X-Wing players, thank you for joining us for round 2. We're going to cut the recording. We'll be back for round 3, and we'll see you then.